Yo, what is good, guys? So today's video it's gonna be a short video just on the basics of TradingView, how to navigate TradingView. Uh, because upon first glance, when you're first starting trading, this can probably be pretty confusing to look at. Like, you look here and then you're like, okay, where do I even go from here? But I'm here to teach you that so that you don't have to figure it out yourself. So when you first go on the TradingView website, you should be brought to this page. And let's just go through everything real quick. So up here, products, super charts is where we're gonna mainly be, literally all the time. These don't really matter. We don't need to know anything about these. Community indicators and strategies might be something to use. Markets, we don't really care about these. Brokers, not from here. Blah blah blah. So if you'd like to upgrade your subscription, right up here you can click upgrade that. But let's just get straight into like the main part. And I'm starting fresh too. I'm on a fresh account just so like I can walk you guys through from the very beginning instead of going to my charts. So when you're ready, you got to click launch super charts. Also, here are all the pairs. Actually, we'll just go here. So here are all the pairs you first start off with. And this is just where you're going to look at everything. So if you want to like view the Apple stock, go here, click full chart, and boom. Now you are looking at the live price action of the Apple chart. Well, it's not live because it's a weekend, but this is the chart of the Apple stock. And then let's say, okay, maybe you don't want to look at Apple. You want to look at NQ. Boom, right here you click. Here we have price action of NQ. And if you want to delete some of these, all you gotta do is click the trash can right here. For the simplicity of the video, the sake of the video, we're only gonna be looking at MNQ. So something about futures for TradingView is that there is a delay, unfortunately, unless you pay for live data. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at futures on TradingView. There is going to be a delay. But let's get straight into it. So first of all, I just want to go over to this side of TradingView. This is the toolbar. So everything that we're going to be drawing on the chart comes from here. So here we have the different pointer tools. So you can do dot, arrow, blah, blah, blah. Here are the lines. So you can use this to mark out trend lines, horizontal rays, stuff like that. I'd only really recommend these two. I'm going to favor all the tools that I use so that you just know, and if you want to copy that. So I only use these three lines from this area. And then here we have the fibs, which is going to be a very important tool, but essentially all people do is use them for projections. It looks really weird at first, but we'll go over it in future videos, don't even worry. So I would favorite that. That's really all there is to this section. This is the chart patterns. I don't use any of these. Nobody really uses any of these, so that doesn't matter. Then we have the long and short position, which is just a projection of your trade position. So we're going to obviously be using both of those. Price range, very useful tool. We do want to be using that. And then there's also the volume profiles if you're interested. This is a paid feature, so unfortunately can't use that, and we're not going to be teaching any volume profile concepts in this channel anyways. And then we have the brush, and most importantly the rectangle, probably the most important tool. So we're going to be using this a lot, so you might want to favorite that. And then we have text. We're not going to be using any of that, and that's basically it for this side tool. So from here, let's look at the dates. So candlesticks going to be the next video, but just a quick rundown. Each of these candlesticks represents 1 minute worth of price movement. So in this candle, this is 1 minute worth of price movement. And you can change how much minutes you view on this tab right here. So now it's each candlestick is worth 5 minutes of price, and you can just keep editing that. And that is found up there. You can favorite the time frames. I'll tell you what to favorite just for the sake of all the future videos. So you want to favorite the day, 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. These are all you really need. So from there, boom, now you can view every single time frame. That's where you find all the time frames. From here is how you can view the chart other than candlesticks. Obviously on this channel, only teaching candlesticks, and that's really all you need. But if you were ever curious to know, you want to switch to a line maybe. Here is the line chart. And you can switch through all of those. So there's also indicators, which is just something that you can put on your charts that mark whatever you want out for you. So for example, if you wanted to mark out, let's say, SMT divergences, which is a concept we'll learn later, don't even worry, I'm just showing an example. Indicators will mark out whatever you want for you. So it's just more of a convenience tool. And then here we have alerts and replays. Alert, simply all it does is you just enter a price on the scale, and when it reaches that, it'll make like a little chime or notification to let you know price has been crossed. Here is the price scale, so it just says all the dollar amounts, everything like that. Replay is basically a tool used for back testing. It is a paid feature again, so we cannot access that at the moment, but you can just go back in time and test out your strategy on TradingView. And then if you wanted to add some pairs, what you can do is click the plus button and then type in whatever you want. So if you wanted like Apple, for example, Apple right there, and then you can add it and switch. Again, delete, just clicking the trash can. And then finally, actually no, before that I forgot, the trade symbol up here, this you can use to connect any broker you want. So if you trade with another broker but you want to execute on TradingView because you chart there, you can do that from here, sorry. So like for example, if we went to paper trade, boom, now we're connected to paper trading. And I'll just show you how to set some buy and sell orders real quick, I guess. So buy and sell here, of course, enter how many contracts you want, which we learned from the last video. This plus button right here, if you click it, you can set alerts, horizontal line, buy and sell. And then you can drag your take profit and stop loss like that. Click buy and then it'll be there. And then once price crosses it, it'll fill you in a trade. And then yeah, so last thing is the settings. So if you want to change any of these settings, up here for example, you can do dark mode. Boom, boom, we'll go to dark mode for now. If you click these settings, you can reset the price scale. None of these really matter, but here you can change your candle wick colors or candlestick colors. So like if I just wanted to, here, now my candlesticks are all different colors. And then here's just the status line. So like right here, for example, it will show the logo, the title of the pair you're trading. Scales and lines, canvas. So if you want to change anything from the background, like the text color or grid lines, you can set grid lines, turn them off. Trading settings, alert settings. That's basically all there is to TradingView. Honestly, it's very simple to navigate. It can be confusing at first, but it truly is very simple. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions on any other ways to set up, but it should be pretty easy to find info. I hope this was a easy and quick guide to help you understand just how to navigate TradingView, how to check different pairs, and how to like look at the candlesticks and stuff like that. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.